Hey guys, Kelly Cottam here. Actually reporting live. I can't believe I actually missed it. Um, Literally, I was watching a girl sitting down here on the bench and she had a mask on and she was taking photographs. And then I saw one of the youth workers coming around with her, one with mask on, one without. And I was laughing, calling down to my neighbours to say, watch this, but he was distracted. And then I saw one of the youth workers come out with a mask on, and the other youth worker who didn't have a mask on having to put her mask on. I then witnessed, and I was trying to catch it live, that they were then told to stand at the door. So literally down here at the back door here, 3 people all stood in masks. She then got the actual fever scan out and put it to her head and scanned her head before entering into this building. I witnessed it, I saw it, I watched it happen. I now have to think about this because, as we know, the robots are also, as from the 23rd of October, and already existing and going ahead now, but the main opening day and many things to come on October the 23rd. I just met somebody whose son, who's dead, was born. I've just done my right ankle. Shit. Ow. Oh, I've just done my right ankle. Let me just stand on it at the moment. I'll deal with it in a minute. This is important. So basically, let me just show you something. This here is basically Somerstown Central Brook Club. I mean, there's someone there, so let me just move away. So this is basically where all of the teenagers go, and they're being taken in. And being taken in by 6s, so they're being taken in group of 6s, of course, because we can only meet with 6. I don't know if that also includes the staff, so whether or not that will be 1. Now, something interesting has just happened. There is a young lad here who is highly autistic. He doesn't talk to anybody, and I saw him walk to the mainframe door, and I thought he was going to be told to leave, and he hasn't. He's been taken into this hub. Now, people know it's a fever scan, isn't it, that they say they're doing on the tops of their heads at the same time as the chips coming in. Right, okay. So basically, in here now, no parent, no other person is allowed in there. Same as this place over here. No parent, no other person is allowed in there. Same as this place. No person other than staff is allowed in these buildings. They've just taken in the highest dependency autistic person, and I want to make sure he comes out. He's got an orange top on. Can you keep an eye on while you're there? Have you ever met that lad? He's got an orange top on. He's actually gone in. I've never ever seen anybody been allowed in. He's gone in. He's highly autistic. He won't talk to you because he's been told not to talk to strangers. I want to make sure he comes out today. Well, it's vaccination time, isn't it? Doctors at the back. Nobody's allowed in. He hasn't come out. Right, so anyway, can you hear me? Right, so basically, I watched someone on the bench here have a mask on, taking some photographs of herself out here. Then somebody else walked down who didn't have a mask on, come down to here. Then they were greeted coming in the back door here. Then they went and they stood at this back door here. Right. So one came out masked up, very young girls, 3 girls, youth workers, basically maybe an interview, anything like that. Lots of interviewing going on at the moment. So basically the other one come out, and then she put, basically, let me turn you around. She put a fever scan to her head, and then the other one, and then let them both in. There are 2 paths to this. 1, 2, yes. No, yes, you can throw that to the birds. No, you can't throw that to the birds. No, you can't. Why is the fridge open? Do you like my green stuff? Anyway, fridge is open. So basically, 1, they're fever scans. China's been doing it for a long time. Taiwan, all these places have been doing this for a long time. Basically, every person has to be fever scanned, wear a mask, and do their hands. The other thing is, you would have to watch a film called The New World Order, basically. The New World Order will be initiated full-blown, in swings, on the streets. It's happened for years and years and years and years and years and years and years behind closed doors. The New World Order is not a new thing. It's certainly nothing. It's just that it's been ran behind. Obviously, the internet has opened things up. This is going to be the first governance of the Mark of the Beast. And the conclusion of the chip. And everything will be scanned, your identification. Sorry? The bioweapon. But yeah, but what's the best video to watch to understand this properly, deeply for people? I don't mean all your light bulb stuff, I mean this stuff. Right in front of our faces now. China. What's China, isn't it? Taiwan. Yeah, you watch, yeah. So basically, right in front of our faces, as a parent, I have concerns of this. My children are not going into any government facility. They are not going into any nursery. They are not going into any private or state-run, organised facility. And they are not going out of my watch, my care. No, I'm moving this to close the door because I want to put the toast in. No. They're not going out of my watch. These two here.
Can I say hello?
You can say hello on the video, say hello.
Outside.
These two. No more bread because I'll on my on and my off. Right, I'm on, but sorry, my internet's going out. So basically, I should have got it. Oh, here we go. Hang on a minute. I'll get done for this. So basically, these girls, there was another one. So one's wearing the visor, one's got the mask on, and another one come out, and it was the fever scan. Now, I get this, checking temperature, nobody wants the temperature, cold season. You can just say, this is really cool. You know, you want your children going to school. You don't want your teacher coming to school snivelling and snotting and bringing a fever around your kids. Do you want to put that in? You can't eat that frozen. My son's just got a frozen waffle out. I'll tell you what, actually, you can actually sit down and eat that frozen. You can actually, so that'd be good for your lip. For anybody who doesn't know what was in this is spirulina and banana and some bits. Lots of pulses and things. So on one side of it, you can say, this is amazing, this is a great, you know, you've got a newborn baby, you're handing them over to a nursery, you want to make sure that all the staff have been checked, nobody's got a cold, nobody's carrying any bugs. It's wonderful, that's great, you know, that's absolutely brilliant. You can walk through machines and do that. You can get up in the morning and check that yourself. You know, it's like people who have had a drink the night before and they take a breathalyzer to make sure they're safe. We can all safeguard, we can all be practical, and that's great. But what I'm saying to you is there is evidence of something much greater, much bigger. There is too much evidence upon this. It's in the Bible, it's in the book of Revelations, it's been talked about for years, the mark of the beast, the control, that this is not about flesh and blood, this is about powers and principalities. What? A bowl? You want a bowl? This is about order, control, structure. I like these things. I do. I like these things. But and it's okay if you're going into an open contract with somebody. I just came into this with Stolen Children of the UK, and I kept bringing America into it. People kept saying you can't do that. We've got to talk about it. And I'm obviously Step Up Britain, Step Up USA. I own all of them. Step Up Taiwan, Step Up blah 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 blah. Step Up Iraq, the lot. So everyone said, you can't mix America up. So basically the UK here right now is dominated by America, by a little city called New York, by a little office that's called the World Health Organization. I could, as the director, oh, my internet's playing up. It's not fitting properly, that one, does it not? Let me just see if my internet's coming back on. That one's too big. This is the problem with all these lids. I've got all the wrong lids. I've got all the wrong lids. Right, am I coming back on or not? Oh, try this one. Is that a little lid? No. Hello, am I back or not? Oh, do this one because that one lid fits. Put it in that one and that one fits. There you go. Am I reconnecting? I don't know if I'm on the Wi-Fi or on mine. I should be on mine. Yeah, that one fits. I know that one fits. Yeah, it does fit. I can help. It's not a problem.
It fits.
It fits. Ugh, she needs a bit of a push, but there you go. Internet. Am I on or off? I'm off. Am I on or off? Bum, 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 bum. New idea. Let me go here and see if I'm on or off. Just goes reconnecting on my side.
Can I have waffle maker? Waffle maker.
You want a waffle as well? Do you want me to actually cook some waffles rather than you both sitting here with a frozen bloody waffle? Shiloh can have the frozen waffle because I need it for his lip. It's a good way of him just cooling down his... Well, I can put some waffles on for you, so I will get the waffles out and I will put some waffles on for you. Yeah, and then we'll go out in the garden. I've got to get ready for 3 o'clock. I can't see if my live's going to click back in. Yes, go. Go, I'll put some waffles on for you. Is it coming back in? Is anyone there able to let me know whether I'm here or not?
Can I eat it like this? Can I eat it like this?
Yes, yes.
Is it going to be sick?
No. Reconnecting. Anyway, I'll come back on and come back off and see what it does. Yay! Hello, I'm still here. So basically, on one half of it, you can say, yep, that's amazing, that's great. You know, we're safeguarding children, we're protecting children from infections, from flus, until we get this vaccination. And now you can all line up for this vaccination and have this vaccination and take off your mask, but you're still going to go through the checks and you're still going to go through these things. But if you up it a step, if you think about it a little bit more widely, if you open your mind a little bit more, I'm going to post a couple of things down in here for you to watch, a couple of films. It's not conspiracy, it's people trying to educate you in different ways through documentaries, films, and showing you how long this vaccination's been going on, how long the chip and pin's been going on, what the intentions is of the One World Health Order that wants to stabilise the world by 2030. And they want all of this done in line by 2025. Now, I will say, no, because they're going in there, darling, I'm going to cook them for you. I will say that a lot of this is being done for people with disabilities to be enabled, which is why I know so much about what's going on, because a lot of it is to do with spinal injuries, head injuries. A lot of it came out of Clark Kent, Superman and his injuries. A lot of it has come out of Stephen Hawkins and people like that who were trying to find a way of curing their own conditions, which were obviously spinal leaks and things like that. What do you guys want to watch now?
Hey friends, press the subscribe. Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol for a bit. Okay, cool. And then we've got to get ready for 3 o'clock. We've got 2 hours. You can go out in the hallway while I finish up some bits in a minute. It'd be so much easier if I had a proper bloody Hoover that was working. It wouldn't take me so long to do this crap. Right, try this one now because it's... Okay. You want water? No, this is Abby Hatcher. How's Abby Hatcher made it onto Paw Patrols? I really don't like some of the dumbing down they do of children. Like, seriously, my two have never watched Teletubbies or these two, as in these two, have never watched Teletubbies or anything like that. I don't entertain any of this uneducated Paw Patrols. Yes, I am going up. Paw Patrols is about the lowest I'm willing to go. Do you want to go to Ryan on Paw Patrol? No? So basically, there's 2 sides, well, 3 sides of a coin, but there's 2 sides of this with this temperature gauging. One is you'll become so used to being scanned. And the thing is, they're scanning you right on a place. Yes? Which one? Hang on a minute, because we've got a disagreement between the two now. Hang on, we've got a disagreement. This one.
No.
Yes, we can both agree on this one.
Yes. No.
No screaming. Don't go down screaming now. That one. Mighty Paws.
Daily on the scene.
Daily on the scene. Daily on the scene. So anyway, let me just have another look. Our neighbours have planted a rose today. Got quite a few people with masks on at the moment. So basically in front of me is the Somerstown Central Hub. There's hubs all over the UK now, and they had driven these in, classing them as resident participation places. So it was meant to be for the residents to get involved in community projects and all of this stuff, and it never has really happened because it's become a central office within FEMA camp places ready for now. So I'm helping. So basically, do your own research, educate yourself, and ask yourself how you feel about being separated from your children in more than you have ever been separated from your children ever. The age has been lowered so much now. I'm going to help, but please don't scream at me. I don't like it. It hurts my head. It hurts my head. It hurts my head. I'm going to put some things in for you. There you go. And I'm going to post some films down underneath this for you to watch and ask yourself in the next sort of couple of weeks where everybody's just getting used to going through the door, being all cool, having their nice little symbol put on them that they are safe and they've got their certificate of vaccination identification. They can travel, they can do this, they can do that. Slowly. When you have to get people used to something, you have to prepare them first. Hang on a minute. Right, we've now got another official. How do I know he's an official? Oh, he's going into the main council office now. Right, see, until like literally probably today to yesterday, nobody's been in and out other than the main people who had the emergency permanent things on here. And it wasn't until a couple of weeks that I actually found, only because we had the matter with Graham outside, that I learnt that we even had anybody in there at that particular point. If I said to you, hey, you're going to come into my club, mate, I'm going to give you a bump on the back of your hand, aren't you, to say that you've been in your club. I've just seen that a couple of people have come on. So what I'm basically saying is the youth centre ahead of me is now demonstrating what is to come and what is here, and obviously is being prepared for 23rd of October. As from 23rd of October, you will all become under line of the new authority. And when that happens, the new rules, the new regulations. So today is the new 6. So the rule of the 6. Why the 6? We all know why the 6. Why the 6? 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Rule of 6. Why not meet in 7s? Why not allow 7? 7's an amazing number. 7's a beautiful number. 7 is a powerful number. 7 is a wonderful number. Why would you deny for people to come together and meet in 7s? Why would you not allow for certain social gatherings? Why would you be so specific? Let me put it to this point. One of the problems with the system is it is not a one-size-fits-all. Take housing. Housing is a lottery. I have become a priority housing person. That means that social housing, sit on a computer, put in what that priority is, do a little potluck on the system, and come up with a house that is available. Obviously, they haven't done all of the specifications. Otherwise, I would have not had stairs in the actual property in the flat in the first place. It's one size fits all. Universal credits is one size fits all. Going to the doctors is one size fits all. Going to shop is actually really one size fits all. It might come in a 10 if you're a UK person, a 12, 14, but you all have to be that same 10, 14, 12, whatever. So basically over here they have started, and I'm assuming schools, I haven't been in the school network, so I haven't seen, I obviously know what's going on in
I know most people are so glued to the BBC and watching the BBC and only the BBC that they don't really know anything going on around themselves right now. Many people are still in fear. Some people are still dead in their properties. Some people have had catastrophic fucking arrests. Some people have been so scared to go to A&E for stuff. Some people have had their own medical needs completely cut off from the services. Some people have been pushed to 2 weekly. Yeah, you want to go for a wee? Some people have had family members that have gone, hey mate, my mum doesn't die alone. Some mums and dads and children and parents have died alone in hospitals with no blankets, on sides, being neglected in their own homes. We know this to be true. Even my neighbour's mother has just recently died last week. They weren't allowed to see her, speak to her. Yeah, they weren't allowed to see her, speak to her. Even my neighbour, who has to have a like when they have their lungs and stuff done, that's been changed. He's been injured. There's been lack of care. The complete care has gone out of the window by people. We've become so used to the fact now that, you know, you're lucky if you're the one of the 6, including the people there that can attend a funeral of your loved ones, and not having. Some people are working their entire life for their pension scheme, for their to make sure that their loved ones are not left with their £1,500, £4,000 funeral costs and all of their paperwork and debt, and they put all this into place, and now people are just being dumped. And I can remember when my dog was put down and I couldn't afford this proper funeral for him, and my friend's brother actually worked at the crematorium, and he said we just burn him and I'll throw him on the rose gardens. And I was like, that's nice. So do your own research, be diligent, think about what's coming, think about what's coming ahead. The only way this can't happen is for us to all disbar from the system. It can't work in little small pockets because they're too bigger for individuals like me. They can come through my door at any point, take my children off me. They can force me, they can house arrest me, they can force me into an institution, they can force me into a prison. It's the same as the amount of people that have been taken to the streets. They can only arrest so many people. I'm not asking people to be an army. I'm asking you to protect yourselves and your families. I'm asking you to be diligent. I'm asking you to not just yet. You want to put the top on in a minute, in about half an hour after I've done your waffles, because I can't get the Hoover out there, so I need you to trash the inside of the house. Can you put your arm in? And I need to be ready for social workers coming to inspect me. Right, can you put your arm in? Because I can't do that. Okay. You can go in the hallway in a minute. Because I need to be able to come out and focus and keep an eye on you. Oh, hang on, because I'm going to track your bits. I don't want to track your bits. Hang on, let me just put this down so I don't track my son's bits. Safeguarding my son's bits. There we go. All right, go on then. Come out in the hallway with you. Oh, Elijah, you can't come out in the hallway until you got yours back on. Do the shaking back and put the freshness back. Do the shaking back and put the freshness back. If your coffee smells fresh, then your room does too. Blah, 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 whatever. Right, I'm just letting my son out in the hallway. So yeah, obviously I've taken over the hallway slightly again. So my keyboard's out here, which is broken, which just needs to go down. Dean sprayed up the kids' tractor. So his daddy sprayed the tractor up. It was green.
Yeah, that's green.
It was green. Yeah. The tractor.
What? Go.
It's easier with your shoes on though. You need the trains on.
Yeah.
So that was a green tractor. It's now a Bankseed tractor. So yeah, it was actually quite sweet watching them all sitting out there, actually. It was nice, but Dean just puts his hat and his glasses on and tells everyone to fuck off and leave him alone. So yeah, he's not exactly like sitting out there doing the art with the kids, which is what I like doing, and sort of need my man to sort of be the same as me, really. I think that's the problem with some of these pro people. They get so up their asses and take things so seriously, and they don't want people to know what their work is and who they are and what they're about. It's just fucking ridiculous. And excuse my French, my son's around. And it's a war. It's a war. I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm not in any competition with any other dancers. I'm not in a battle with any other dancers. I don't want to battle any other dancers. I don't want to battle anybody in rapping or anything like that, even though I'm freaking good at it. And I do like battling with Dean over it sometimes. And I did used to sit under the London, just seeing if there's any more going on. It'd be interesting because most of the office workers at the moment, even all the people who have done, get your suit if you want to come out here. Even like people who have been doing all these years of, you're not coming out here like that. Go and get your suit. You're not coming out here like that. And you can stay there until you put it on. I just put your brother's shoes on, and like these people have come out of university and they've gone and done like this year's apprentice and all of this, and they found that they've just literally got to set up an office in their own home and sit and watch videos all day. And it's like, that's not what people went to university for. That's not what people trained to be and do. And I warned you all. I told you what was all coming. I haven't got draconian gagging orders for no reasons, people. I'm not getting hundreds and thousands of views on my thing. It's not liked, commented, shared and subscribed. I'm down here still in the gutter, in a secret little space, I suppose, just telling the world that, there's a bigger agenda to what's going on right now. And whether you want to be part of it or not should be your decision. It shouldn't be pushed upon you in this way. It should be your free right to know what's going on. And if you want to take, I'm just trying to get your shoes on because you've got them paddies in there, so it's a bit different. If you want to take the mark of the beast, many of you already have. No, you can't play with that. That's to go in the shed. Yeah, move, don't, because it's all getting ready for move. I'm either taking the keys to this place on Thursday, or they're going to try and find another place. But either way, I'm moving, so I don't care. I'm not stopping until I've moved. So I will keep preparing and doing this house shuffle. I'm moving until they move me. Elijah, you're not decent, so stay there. No, you're not decent for camera, and you're not decent for public, to people. As much as, no, I'm not saying that to be ashamed of your body. I'm saying that there is a boundary, and as Adam and Eve, we were once naked. It's not about not running around naked. It's not about not running around naked. I don't mind you running around naked, and when you're at home, you can run around naked. And in your private garden, you can run around naked. And if you want to go and be free with people that run around naked, that will be your decision when you're older. I can't make that decision for you at this particular point. It has to be your decision from probably a bit later. Oh, here we go. I've got the drilling going on. Bloody hell. I've had music all morning. This is what I have to live with. It drives me nuts. So anyway, I'm just going to check on Shiloh's out in the hallway. I need to make a brew and prepare because look, seriously, they've had all like the toys out, and I've got social coming, and I've got one of them young whippersnappers that doesn't have children, who doesn't understand stuff like this. And this would usually be in a garden. Luckily for me, I have lived the 4-bedroom detached house life. In fact, I was very privileged with my mum and her fella to have lived with stables and things, and I have lived with my foster parents. Am I still here? You dropped your hovercraft. Sorry guys, I sort of disconnected from you then. I was trying to show you what animal it was. Oh, hang on. I can actually see over the other side now where they're having a sneaky fag. Ha ha ha. I see. Oh, that's probably why they want me out of here. I should stay here, shouldn't I? Right, over there, over the road, a woman's having a fag out the back, right? They're all glamming up. They've all been at home in their pyjamas. They're all getting their nice, pretty work clothes back on. Getting their tags around their necks. Gloves on, masks on, hand sanitizers, temperatures checked. And soon, one day, they're going to come into work and they're probably going to be told that they can't ever go back to their families. This is what's going to happen. And the rest of it is for